I've been having way too much fun in this build. If you're looking for the #1 slashing playmaker build to make this year, bro, this is the one. Of course, the finishing on this build is insane. This build can dunk, and I don't mean just regular dunks. This build gets legend posterizer, okay? Legend poster. So you best believe we are jumping out of that gym like Derrick Rose, Westbrook, John Wall, you name it, bro. This build's playmaking is also insane too. We get an 85 pass to be able to thread the needle, get some assists. We also unlock the pro dribble moves and Hall of Fame landing launch. So this build's very quick, as you guys can see. On top of that, this build can shoot amazing. And yes, I know many slashers cannot shoot the rock, but this build has the luxury of hitting crazy threes for this rating, bro. And of course, this build can play defense too, bro. You're able to get glove interceptor as well as amazing blocks with this build because you're 6'4". I think this is gonna be the most fun build of the year for me. So without further ado, I present to you my slashing playmaker. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let's get straight to it, man. If you're anything like me, bro, you had to learn the hard way on what it takes to make a guard. I have about 1, 2, 3 small guards. Small guards, okay? That's a lot, dude. I actually am making my 4th currently. The clips you guys see in this video are going to be of this build. I'm actually making this build and upgrading it tonight. I know for me, I want to make a build that someone has not tried out and at least showed me proof of that it works. The physicals on this build, you want to go with the point guard position. You want to go with the height of 6'4", 178 for the weight, and 7-foot wingspan. 7-foot wingspan is going to be the way you unlock a 99 nug. If you go any lower, you get a 98. So if you want that legend posterizer and everything, bro, you want to make sure you put that thing to a 99. That's kind of the point of this build, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get into the attributes. I want you guys to copy me for a couple of these stats. I don't know if you guys, I mean, a lot of you guys probably don't remember because you guys grew up watching Steph Curry. And Curry's the greatest point guard of all time in my book. But listen, before Steph Curry, prime Steph Curry that is, we had John Wall, we had Derrick Rose, we had Russell Westbrook. Like, these were the prime time PGs, okay? Curry was still lit. But those guards get so discredited now because they couldn't shoot the basketball, bro. Derrick Rose, John Wall, they'd be killing it in today's league if they were healthy. That's personally my favorite playstyle, man. It's super exciting to see that type of stuff. All right, I'm fanning out right now, my bad. Close shot's gonna be 81 because if you go any lower, it's gonna lower your driving dunk, so that's why we went that high. Driving lay, we're gonna upgrade this to a 76. 76 just allows us to, you know, lay the ball up. I don't know too much about layup packages this year, I ain't gonna lie. I made this build more so for the dunk aspect of it, okay? Driving dunk, like I said, we are going to unlock legend posterizer when we get our cat breakers, but for now, we're gonna keep it at a 96. Now, I'm talking like that's basic, but a 96 gets you Hall of Fame posterizer and aerial. So having the luxury of having Hall of Fame badges off the rip is really good. Now, if you don't care for that and you'd rather earn your cat breakers to get you there, what I would do personally is lower your dunk to a 94 or even a 93, and with the +5 and the +1 from level 40 this season, you can put all that on your driving dunk to get a 99, and that will save you so much attributes, bro. Save you like 3 overalls. It'll allow your build to be more versatile. You can probably put up your mid-range to a 90. Like, you'll probably do a lot more than I can. But for me personally, bro, I want to start off with that Hall of Fame poster. Let's set the tone right. I want you guys to know what I'm capable of. So y'all get the deal. I think you guys already know how I'm coming in, man. For the standing dunk, we're gonna upgrade this to a 45 just to be able to get the ability to dunk the ball standing. And you know, sometimes you might pump fake and you want to get a standing dunk instead of a close shot. There you go. And then your post control, you can leave it as it is. It'll upgrade to like a 40 because of your ball handle. All right, cool. For the shooting, now what I did here, I upgraded my 3-point shot to an 87. You can get up to an 88, but 88 doesn't give you any more badges than you already have. So I went with 87 for the 3-point shot. Now, if you really wanted to, and you guys can do this, but for me personally, I've had guards this year where I don't have limitless range per se, and I feel like there is a difference to a degree. Like, if I want to just shoot the 3-ball because I like shooting a lot, I'd rather have a high 3-pointer or at least bronze limitless to be able to do so. You could either go like this or with a 77 3-point shot and an 87 mid-range. You can't go wrong with either or, but the thing is, when you go with a higher mid-range, you're going to be able to be more flexible and get goal set shot specialist with an 89 or mid-range shot. I also put free throw in this build, y'all. I'm going to be playing rec with this build. I can see myself doing that, so I'm going to put my free throw up to an 86. All right, let's get to the playmaking now, man. Playmaking is one of my favorite parts of this build too. I haven't gone with a higher pass this year than a 78 on a guard. I have a center build that I still gotta show you guys actually, but I'm so used to going with a 78 pass, which is not bad, but I thought it was time for a change, man. We're gonna go with an 85 pass to be able to get that bailout. It's gonna do us some pretty good favors. Mind you, if I really want to put my +1 badge on something, I can put it on Hall of Fame Dammer to help my teammates out. So 85 is a solid rating to go with. It just gives you bailout to options to, you know, bail out the ball. And bailout goes a long way, trust me, bro. Especially when you're in a jam and you're trying to drive and everybody's crashing the paint, you're able to bail out to your teammates in the corner on some, you know, playmaker type vibe, almost some John Wall stuff. My favorite point guard, by the way. That's why I talk about him so much. The ball handle, we're gonna upgrade this to a 90. So you can't go on with a 90. Plus, if you want to once again upgrade your badge at level 30 or whatever that is, you can put on gold unpluggable with it. And then the speed with ball, of course we gotta have speed with ball, man. We're gonna upgrade it to a 91 for Hall of Fame lightning launch. There's a huge difference between Hall of Fame and gold, bro. Trust, if you guys are making a guard, make sure you put on Hall of Fame. please don't make the mistake I made and put on gold. It's so weak. It's weak. More so on a small guard though. If you get that on a tall guard, of course, that's the best you can get. But for some reason, you do the same thing, same logic for a small guard, it don't work. I don't know why. I really don't know. Now let's go on to the defensive aspect of this build. For the interior defense, we're gonna upgrade this to a 55. 55 interior allows you to, you know, just play defense in the paint. Not much to that. Perimeter defense, we're gonna upgrade this to a 74. 74 gets you all the bronze defensive badges, challenger, ball menace, pick dodger, no unmovable because we don't have that high of a strength with this build, but that's okay, right? This build is more so supposed to be the offensive juggernaut, and for the rec, if I'm playing rec on this build, I'm gonna have lockdowns with me. So with that being said, I put my defense to just the ability to cover my man. I can't have a 25 perimeter defense. I don't know how people go with like the 65 perimeter defense. I can't do that, man. I gotta have at least some defensive presence on me, man. No cap. That being said, for the steal, I upgraded this as well to an 85. An 85 gets us gold interceptor, which once again I actually got patched a couple months ago. Silver glove. You're gonna be able to get some valid steals. Trust. If you guys are playing the defense correctly, you guys are trying to blitz or get intercepts, they can't just throw the ball around you, man. You're 6'4", you have a 7-foot wingspan. That's not gonna slide. Trust, man. So 85 steal is gonna do its thing compared to an 85 steal in like a 6'2", 6'1". Perfect. So we got that down. For the block, we're gonna upgrade this to a 68, or actually, matter of fact, upgrade this to a 70. 70 doesn't change the badges you get, but a 70 is different than a 68. 68 is like a D+ rating in 2K. 70 is like a C. So I mean, it makes a difference in like play now, at least play now mindset or something. I don't know, but 70 block works. That's the defense for this build. 74, 85, 70, and 55 interior. We definitely get rebound with this build too. Offensive rebound super cheap on guards this year, man. It's super crazy. So upgrade your offensive rebound to a 60. 60 is gonna get you bronze rebound chaser for rebounds, of course, but also putbacks. Putbacks are just as effective, man. Oh my gosh, the putback dunks with this build, lethal. Oh my goodness, if someone misses, you're gonna be able to jump out the gym. And mind you, I'm not done yet. I still have some stuff that you guys don't want to skip, okay? Because bro, this build is insane. 97 overall. We gotta be a little cautious with the way we spend. We're not actually gonna touch our speed or agility anymore. 86 and 76 is perfect. If you go any lower than 86, you're gonna lose your gold speed with our Hall of Fame landing launch. So you want to make sure that's up to 86. And this is also the bare minimum of the agility you can get. So perfect. Where do the rest of the stats go, Siege? Remember I told you this build gets legend posterizer? For legend posterizer, you're gonna need not just an 80 vertical, not just an 85 vertical, but a 90. You're gonna be able to get a 90 vertical on this build. Now, is this crazy? Abso-freaking-lutely, bro. I've never gone with a 90 vertical on a center, on a guard, any of that. But this build is for legend posterizer. All right, so you gotta make the sacrifice of the greater good. So, bro, this build is looking like tapped. It's looking like on another level. I'm not even gonna lie. And I told you guys earlier, if you guys want that 90 or that 92 ball handle, just put the 3 on your driving dunk, 2 in your ball handle. Literally, that's literally perfect, bro. You can get the 92 ball handle. So there's so many ways you can go with this build, but I feel like if you go with the way I went, you're gonna be able to get the most out of this build, especially with the high vertical, legend posterizer. But when you get those cap breakers, boy, oh my goodness, this is gonna be nasty. We got shades of Steve Francis, LaMelo Ball, and Jordan Poole. What? I get Steve Francis, but there's no shade at all. Not even skin tone of LaMelo Ball and Jordan. Okay. It's okay, I see. I'm waiting to upgrade this build and show you guys what's the deal. If I'm upgrading this personally, like if I'm doing this to more so grind badges, I'm just trying to show you guys maybe like a budget way of going about it. There almost isn't, bro. I'm not gonna lie, there really isn't. You're gonna have to spend like your whole paycheck, bro, your whole birthday money for this build. At least to get all the animations you want. Like this is literally would look like something to get just animations and ability. This is without the layup, without the mid-range, without the block. Dude, 2K is not cheap. Like it's not. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I personally feel like this is my greatest work, bro, of the year so far, bro. As far as like creativity with builds and like the attributes, bro. Like as the year went on, we know what we need on the build and what you don't need. So I hope I got what y'all want out of this. I will drop a best dunks, animations, everything about this build really soon. So I'm gonna put on the funds for y'all, bro. But that means I gotta show off. Okay, that's all I ask for. Y'all live life, stay blessed. If you guys want a dribble moves video to check out though for this build, definitely type into this. I'll show you guys the best dribble moves to use for your build and put on your player. See y'all there.